You ever open YouTube, scroll for a bit, and bam! Another clip of Fousey completely losing it. At this point, he is the internet's biggest meme, and I don't mean that in a good way. It's almost a daily occurrence. One minute he's dropping diss tracks nobody asked for, the next he's making a fool of himself in Dubai, showing up where nobody invited him, and acting shocked when things go sideways. The guy is out here on real-life side quests, jumping on stage random nightclubs like the main event, except nobody paid to see him. He walks in like a superstar, grabs the mic like he's about to change lives, and within seconds, the entire vibe of the place shifts. Now, imagine this. You are at the club in Dubai, just trying to enjoy your night, maybe having a drink, vibing with your friends. Then out of nowhere, Fousey grabs the mic and starts performing his new song. And the room goes dead. People are confused. And suddenly, your one night off just turned into a FouseyTube fever dream. You look around, hoping this is some kind of joke, but nope, it's actually happening. And the funniest part? He genuinely thinks he killed it. But wait, it somehow gets even worse. Not only he's forcing himself onto stages, but he's also calling out random streamers.
Speed, Kai, Aiden, the Phase Boys, Boring Ass Neon, Sneeko, and have any of them stream by themselves with none of their 50 entourage around them, just their phone and a tripod, and have them be as entertaining as my streams are. 0% chance.
Beefing with Deji
With a tattoo needle just like bonk,
Didn't you go Turkey to get your bid? Didn't you also, do steroids for our fight? And still lost!
and accusing his own trainer of giving him Adderall.
God, like Adderall? Bro, it's in the car. I can go grab it right now. I didn't ask you for it, so why on my stream yesterday did you say I got your Addy?
Bro, because honestly, because
Now they think I'm on Adderall.
bro, I was just thinking about something, and I was like, yo, pre-workout, water, you're getting your food, you're getting your everything you need.
Out loud on my stream, and I swear to God, wallahi, I hadn't taken Adderall up to that point. I hadn't, like, nothing, and out of nowhere he goes, I got your Addy.
And just moments later, he turns around and tries to buy some himself.
With it, I fuck with it.
My new streaming backpack.
Oh, that's lit.
Money, I owe you money for the Adderall.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, you can't make this up. It's a never-ending cycle of chaos, contradictions, and public meltdowns. So today, we're gonna have a look at Fousey's latest spiral to understand what even goes on in his mind. From his failed music career, his awkward nightclub takeovers, and his ongoing battle with reality itself. Fousey has somehow convinced himself he's a music star. Now, he's been pulling up to Dubai nightclubs unannounced, grabbing the mic and absolutely killing the vibe. It's the same pattern every time. He walks in like he's about to shut the place down, but within seconds, the crowd goes dead silent. Nobody's vibing, nobody's hyped, it's just confusion and secondhand embarrassment. And somehow, Fousey doesn't notice. Instead of realizing the crowd isn't feeling it, he doubles down, he actually posts about it later, calling the reaction priceless, as if people weren't just standing there like NPCs. Trying to process what the hell just happened. One night he bombs in one club, next night he's back at another one. Dude, at some point you gotta read the room. To be honest, these clubs probably have Fousey ban lists ready to go. Imagine paying for a bottle service just to have your night hijacked by some random dude who thinks he's the next Drake. The club owners have to be sweating every time he walks through the door. After that, for whatever reason, Fousey decided Deji needed to be in his diss track. The problem? Even Deji had no clue why is that. He reacted to it like, why am I even in this? And fair enough, because there was literally no reason for it. And here's where it gets even funnier. Deji already embarrassed Fousey in a boxing match. Fousey was on steroids and still got knocked out. So when Deji clapped back, he didn't just drop a diss track. He reminded everyone that Fousey got destroyed in a fight he was supposed to win. And instead of taking the L, what does Fousey do? He plays the victim. Like, bro, you literally started this. You threw the first shot, got cooked, and now you're confused about the backlash? Classic Fousey move. Start drama, get humbled, and then act like the world is against him. What's crazy is that Fousey genuinely thought Deji wouldn't respond. Like, bro, if you're going to call someone out on a diss track, at least be prepared for the backlash. At the moment Deji fired back, you could just tell Fousey wasn't ready. He went from talking reckless to playing the victim in record time. Alright, and this next one is just pure comedy. So first, Fousey goes on a rant about how he doesn't mess with Adderall. He straight up calls out his trainer, saying he tried to give him some. He goes on about how he's disciplined, how he doesn't need that stuff, and how he's all about hard work.
And I swear to God, wallahi, I hadn't taken Adderall up to that point. I hadn't, like, nothing. And out of nowhere, he goes, I got your Addy.
Then not even 5 minutes later, he turns around and tries to buy some himself.
Money, I owe you money for the Adderall.
Oh, yeah. Good looks, good looks.
Like, how do you even go from, nah, I would never, to, yo, man, can I have some? In the same stream? And what makes it worse? He acts like nobody saw it happen.
Man, you look focused, bro. Also, I got you on the Addy. Whenever you need it.
This is why nobody takes him seriously. He's just an internet clown. 1 minute, he's standing on soapbox. The next, he's doing the exact thing he just called out. And when he gets called out, it's always the same excuse. People don't get it, or you're all twisting my words. Nah, Fousey, you did this to yourself. And instead of just owning up to it, he acts like he never said anything in the first place. This is peak Fousey logic. He will double down on his bad decisions and somehow convince himself he's in the right. The internet called him out immediately, but in typical fashion, he brushed it off like nothing happened. After that, for some reason, Fousey thought rap was his calling. He put out an album, hyped it up like it was about to change the music industry, and actually managed to get one song, I Am Him, to gain traction. Not because people liked it, but because people were curious how bad it was. But just when he thought he had a win, the song got pulled. And why is that, you ask? Because he didn't clear the sample. And the meltdown that followed? Embarrassing. He ranted about how it was unfair, how this was his big break, and how people were out to get him. Bro, you didn't clear the sample, like what did you expect? And the funniest part? Even the models in his own music video couldn't take him seriously. As soon as he left the room, they started laughing at his music. Imagine paying people to be in your video and they are clowning you behind your back. At some point, you just gotta take the L, dude. And now, finally, let's talk about Fousey's latest big idea. Apparently, he's planning to launch a content house called G7, which he claims will rival FaZe Clan and Team 10. Yeah, dude, Team 10, the same that collapsed years ago. Fousey really thinks about to lead the next big creator group when he cannot even keep his own career together. Like, bro, who is even signing up for this? This is not just another bad idea. It's financial disaster waiting to happen. Just give it a few months, and we will be watching yet another Fousey meltdown when it inevitably falls apart. At this point, we already know the Fousey cycle. Do something insane, get clowned by the internet, have a public meltdown, disappear for a while, come back acting like nothing happened. And let's be real, this isn't stopping anytime soon. It's just a matter of when exactly.